Tonight, the Chuckle Bunker is taking a break from the laughter to present this very special message.
I'd like to start out by apologizing for my last performance at the Chuckle Bunker, in which I referred to the citizens of Quebec as dumbass bastards. I messed up. Big time. It's as simple as that. Those comments were hurtful, ignorant, tone-deaf, underexplained, and worst of all, not funny. And that's just feedback from my girlfriend. God forbid any actual Quebecers saw it. I would argue, as many have before, that the real joke here was about my own ignorance, insensitivity, and cultural bias. But if that didn't get Tina Fey or Sarah Silverman off the hook, it's definitely not going to work for me. Also, for anyone who may have seen the offensive comments and were confused about what moving day is, in Quebec, for some reason, everybody moves on the same day, July 1st, which is Canada Day for the rest of us. Which means all the moving trucks are rented simultaneously and everyone's trying to get their furniture up and down the stairs at the same time. I mean, doesn't sound like the smartest idea, right? But, you know, who am I to say? And it's a beautiful, unique culture, blah, blah, blah. The point is, I'm at the beginning of my personal journey toward understanding. But unfortunately, that's just one example of problematic behavior on my part. I know some people were offended by my impersonation of Woody Allen a couple of weeks ago. I've learned that for many, simply the mention of Woody Allen can be a triggering event. I apologize if some of you were upset. Also, before anyone else finds the photos, I'd like to volunteer my deepest regrets for the Michael Jackson Halloween costume when I was 7 years old. Not only was this deeply insensitive, but the makeup was actually several shades darker than it needed to be. Additionally, from time to time, I have been guilty of slut shaming. But, as many other folks from Seattle might agree, the South Lake Union trolley should be ashamed. I mean, give me a break. 1.3 miles of relatively flat terrain through the Denny Triangle, and you want to charge me $2.25 to sit with a bunch of tech bros? You're a disgrace, you useless slut. Which, again, means the South Lake Union trolley, in case there's any confusion. I'd also like to announce that I'll be stepping down from my voice acting gig on the Canadian Cartoon Network, portraying Louie, the masturbating leprechaun. I sincerely express regret to any leprechauns who justifiably feel as though their ethnic identity was unfairly appropriated for the amusement of non-leprechauns. Leprechauns are people too, as are compulsive masturbators. Nevertheless, I wish the best for the rest of the voice cast of Long Duck Dong's Island of Effeminate R-Words, because they really are the best dudes. I'd like to preemptively apologize to the K-pop people. I don't really get your whole deal, so it seems inevitable that I'll say something offensive about you, and it sounds like you can really fuck with people, so I'm sorry in advance. And to anyone who finds the notion of a cis white man appropriating black musical traditions for comic effect, or making light of human rights abuses in Asia, I apologize in advance for Live from the Chuckle Bunkers number 17 and 18. You might want to skip those. Actually, maybe this whole thing isn't right for you. What else? Oh, I apologize for constantly using the hashtag Pizzagate. I know this has caused some people to get into trouble. I was under the impression that the Pizzagate is a sort of portal to another dimension, a sort of paradise, if you will. Bottom line is, I don't understand how hashtags work, so if anyone wants to help me out with that, apparently they're not effective for interdimensional portal opening. That's all I can think of right now, but if I ever said or did anything that offended you or just rubbed you the wrong way, then I do sincerely apologize.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!